everyone, it's time for Senior Moments. I'm Linda Brayman. It's finally fall, my favorite season. Take time for a color tour and take your grandchildren with you. And don't forget your camera. When you return home, grab some hot chocolate, cozy up on the couch, and watch Senior Moments. Senior Moments covers events and activities at senior centers in the Ann Arbor Ypsilanti area, such as the Ann Arbor Senior Center, Turner Senior Resource Center, the Pittsfield Senior Center, and the Ann Arbor Community Center. Also, the show provides valuable information for senior citizens on such issues as health, wealth, finance, and entertainment. Senior Moments is a monthly show premiering on the last Sunday of the month at 5 p.m. with reruns 10 times a week on CTN Channel 16. Check out our website at a2gov.org/CTN for the playback schedule. Or you can watch it on YouTube. Log into youtube.com/CTN Ann Arbor to view the current and archived shows. You won't be disappointed. Even though we are living in an unprecedented time of distressing events, CTN and the Senior Moments show will continue to serve the community. We will always present something you can watch and enjoy. So please sit back, relax, watch, and enjoy the following show.
Hello, thank you for tuning in Senior Moment. I'm Brigitte Maassen. Today we welcome back exercise instructor Hsiao-Wen Lo. She teaches a new dance exercise called Groove. Let's find out about it.
Hi Brigitte T.
Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're very excited to see you again and tell us, how Groove works. What is Groove all about?
Okay, so Groove is a very different and unique group dance experience. It allows you to be you, and you get to do it your own way.
So it's more like a free spirit type moving kind of exercise?
Thank you for asking that. It's not quite. So it's not freestyle, and what it is that we are united. So I am actually not an instructor. I am what we call a facilitator. So what I do is to facilitate your movement. And with each song, I will give you 1 to 3 very simple movements. Anybody can do it, or simple rhythms. And we will unite in those movements, but you will get to do it your own way.
Okay, so there are no specific rules to it, or they are in a sense?
So it could be snapping, and I'll tell you to snap, and you will get to snap your own way.
Okay. And I know I have seen your video before, and I must say I cannot snap. I don't know what's the problem is.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. So for people who cannot snap, I will then let them know they can make noise with any part of their body they like. So I have people who have similar problems. So what they do is they do this. Or they can just make noise in any way with their body.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been about a year since you have been here the last time.
Yes.
So can you tell us about what has progressed, doing Groove for you?
What has progressed? So initially I was very excited because I thought that Groove has a lot of potential in allowing more people to get moving. It helped me a lot. And so I was really excited when I came back from my training in Chicago. And even though I was excited because I had not had that much experience, I was also nervous actually for a while. And there were weeks that I wonder, why am I doing this to myself? But as I get more experience, I'm getting more comfortable, and I'm truly able to enjoy it more. and so I'm having a lot more fun with my groovers.
So I'm interested in, so it's a very new type of movement, exercise, or what would you call it?
Yeah, it actually, if you go to the website, it's called the World Groove Movement. This actually is a worldwide movement. They have been around for about 10 years.
Oh.
I came across it on Facebook because I was looking for some fun way to exercise. And the video showed up just out of curiosity. I clicked on it, and then I really liked what I saw. And I realized that, and so I was looking for a class in Ann Arbor, and there was none. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take it upon myself. So I went to Chicago. Yes, I got trained, and I brought it back to Ann Arbor.
Have you, since you're teaching this class, seen some benefits, with, your students? Maybe you have some examples, maybe somebody who had some difficulties and maybe improved going to your class?
Yes. I had one participant. We don't call them students since we don't want it to sound like it's a teacher, instructor type of class. We also call our class dance floor. It's a dance floor. And so one participant, or our groover, she was grooving with me for 7 weeks. And then at the end of that week, of that class, she came up and told me that she had a stroke 23 years ago. And so for a long time, she wasn't able to do a lot of exercise, and most of the fitness classes that she couldn't be a part of. And she loved my class because it's 360 degree. I don't stand in front of them. They can face any direction, and then the whole floor is theirs. And because she can do it her way, that was one class that she could be a part of. And she told me that for the first time in 23 years, she skipped.
Wow.
So we have some movement, a song, we have them skip in a room. And that was the 7th time that she was with me, and then she said she skipped for the first time in 23 years.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, and that day I went home feeling like I had just won $1 million.
I know, because you feel like you have a success in what you're doing, because obviously you're doing this, and and how did you originally find out about this?
So it's on Facebook. I was actually in a Zumba class, and then they had us do salsa. I was like, what is salsa? So I went online and then Google a YouTube video, and I guess now Facebook know what you're doing on the internet. And so in the feed, there was this a groove video, and so I clicked on it, and that's how I found out about it.
I think because I went once to a Zumba class myself, and it's kind of hard to follow, and it seems like the groove, it's a little bit easier, and I think there's more expression and movement. You can go with your feelings, and maybe it makes you feel freer when you do this. I mean, I have looked it up a little bit before I came here because I wanted to know something about it, So and I felt like it's a very freeing experience.
Yes, it is.
So,
and I think that's one of the things I love about it. It is not only good for me physically, also very good for me mentally and emotionally. Because it's all about connection. So we will cue our participants to connect themselves to their body, or connect themselves to the music, and connect themselves to each other. So it's also a very wonderful community experience.
Yeah. So you select specific music for your program, or?
The music is all different kinds of styles. I do try to screen out songs that can be objectifying to women. Unfortunately, a lot of songs out there, I think sex, love is all fine, but I don't like the ones that's objectifying women, so I will screen those out, and I try to select the music that is fun and uplifting. Also music from different parts of the country, the world, and so there's different languages.
Okay. Yeah, because I must say music really influences me.
Yes,
and certain music
people.
Makes you move. Even if you're somewhere, you want to move around. If there's certain you don't even need any singing or anything. It's just the music itself really moves you around, which is wonderful. So, and probably maybe you want to maybe show us some exercises we could do?
I would love to. And then we'll have the music and I'll show you how we do it.
Okay, good.
So this one, I'm gonna have you walk.
Okay.
And then you can walk with your feet while you
Okay.
sit. And if you like, you can also walk with your hand. Just listen to the music and connect to it. You can do it any way you like. See how your hands want to go. And if your shoulder want to join too, yes. And where else can your hand go? Can you twist your body in some way?
So you can really
Feel
do it
Yeah.
sitting down.
Yes, totally. You can bob your head too. Your head can walk. Sometimes we forget that head is a part of our body. And I hope that those at home are also moving their body with us. Now back to walk. Back to walk. So that would be what it will look like. You can totally do it your own way. Your personality and your style. You can play with different levels too. See how it makes your body feel. Yay, totally. Now give me a twist. You can experience the different levels. See how your body feels when you lean it forward or backward. You cannot do this wrong. It's impossible. How does it feel?
Great. Makes you feel very
Easy,
loose.
huh?
Yeah.
We keep it simple, very simple. There's no complicated choreography, and then anybody can do it. And then if your arm is hurting one day, you can just move with the other side,
arm.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. So another thing I love about Groove is that it let the participants take back the control. Everybody is different. Some people have longer arms, some people have longer legs, and we're supposed to look different, right? And so also it has different injury history, right? And so you may have a hurt ankle, and so then you can warm up in any way that makes sense to you, and you can dance in any way that feels good to you. So it's not about how we look, but about how it feels in the body.
You know, I was kind of comparing it a little bit with Tai Chi, but I think that's different, isn't it? The movements and everything. I think they're
What
slower.
is Tai Chi?
Isn't it the Chinese kind of
Tai Chi?
Tai Chi. I'm sorry, I didn't pronounce it right. Accent,
okay.
right? Yeah. So, but I think that's slower. Where I think this
Tai
is,
Chi.
yeah. this seems to be freer. I find
Yeah.
grooves.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, Tai Chi don't play music.
No, right.
Right? Yeah.
It's very quiet and
Right,
so
right.
restricted in a
Right,
way
right,
where
yeah.
I think this is looser. And I think
yes,
that
yes.
probably helps you mentally as well.
Yes,
That's the feeling I have.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes, and you know, you feel maybe freer because sometimes, you know, when I'm at home and I have certain music and I like to dance, you know,
Yes,
or move
yes,
around,
yeah,
and you don't feel kind of inhibited, you know, doing this. So this is.
And then our dance floor, we would usually design it from head to toe. Everything will get moved. And so be prepared that you may have to wiggle your butt in
So
certain
it's about
classes.
an hour, you said,
It's
yeah?
about an hour.
Do you have like a break in between?
So what we do is that in the beginning, we will warm up, and again, you will pick a spot in the room, and then I will cue you to warm up your muscles and your joints. And then we will go into what we call core. So we have songs played, and then you are encouraged to take a break anytime you want. And because it's freestyle, you can go as big as you want or as small as you want, and then that can be your break time. And then we will go into our third component that is called stretching. So we will stop, and then again you'll find a spot that you like, and then you stretch your body the way you wish. So I'll ask you to pay attention to your body to see if there's any area that still feels tense, and then you can slowly stretch
see.
through it. Yeah, because the first doing the core part, you already open up your body. And so stretching is a time that you continue to increase the range of your motion or increase your flexibility. And then we will go into our last part, which is stillness. So people will get out their mat, lay on the floor, or some people they prefer to sit in a chair, they can do that. And then I will walk them through stillness.
So
and
it's
then
almost
that's
like
the
a
end of the
combination
class.
at the end, like yoga to kind
yes,
of
yes,
relaxing.
yes,
and
yes, yes,
well, that
yes,
sounds really
yeah,
wonderful.
mhm,
I think you have a new student coming.
Oh,
So
I would love to have
yeah,
you.
no,
I would
because
love
I'm
to
kind of
have you.
stiff, and I
Yeah,
think that would probably help me a lot, loosen up, you know, my muscles and so. And it's fun.
Yes.
Because, you know, you'd read certain exercises,
Yeah.
but this is more like you feel like, you know, you're kind of personally involved in it, which is really wonderful.
Yes, yes. And I found it also helpful for people who may be socially anxious, or they're very conscious about their body.
Right.
And then in that space, they are encouraged to give themselves permission to move. And then 2 weeks ago, I had a first timer. She told me at the end of the class that what did she call it? I released or woke up a part of her that has been dormant for years that she didn't even realize.
Wow.
Yeah. So she felt very liberated with the groove.
So you don't have too many wild people running
wild
around?
People, yeah. I'll have them get out of control. Yeah.
Which would be kind of fun, you know?
Yes.
No, this is absolutely wonderful. No, because I'm so glad you're here today and can, you know, explain to us what groove is all about, because I never heard about it, you know, and now, you know, and I think probably more and more people will, you know, probably be interested and want to follow, you know, your program, which is
certainly hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too, and I'm great that, you know, expose us to this and everybody will learn, you know, about this. So I'm so happy, you know, that we had a chance to meet you today. Well, you know, it's a repeat for you. For me, it's the first time.
Yes.
So I'm so glad, you know, have a chance to meet you, and also that I'm able. I definitely will come to your class, because it will help me loosen up too, you know, because I'm a little bit stiff, you know, and again, it's so wonderful. You came here and you know, and spending the time with us. So so what do you do besides your groove class?
I'm a psychologist and I have a private practice.
Okay,
So
that's a good combination.
Yes,
your groove with the movements.
Yes. So it really allow people to feel more confident. I have some participants that would tell me that too.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's great. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm glad, you know, that you're able to, you know, share all those experiences. So it's a wonderful combination. You know, so wonderful.
Get me moving too.
Yeah, I know. So, so thank you so much again for coming and sharing this with us. And I hope a lot of seniors will benefit, you know, from this program today.
I hope so.
Yeah, thank you so much again for
Thank you.
coming. Okay.
Thank you for joining us on Senior Moments. I'm Linda Brayman. Please stay safe and healthy.